Sorry, Dee. I didn't mean to sneak up on you like that.
No, you didn't. I just wasn't expecting you. Frank, how did you know I was here?
Well, Mom said you heard you on the phone with Sheila and that you were going to stop by Lem's.
Frank, don't you have a meeting?
Yeah, but I've got a little time, and, well, I thought I'd just take the chance to finally meet my wife's best friend.
Sheila's not my best friend. I mean, she's,
You know, sure haven't heard much about anybody else all these weeks. It's as if you've seen her every other day.
Well, I guess you can call her my best friend.
Next to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind my being here, do you?
No, not at all.
Well, I want to say thank you for the help she gave you when little John was hurt. But there's another reason I have for wanting to meet Sheila.
What?
Well, Sheila isn't just your girlfriend. Sheila is a vote.
Frank, she'd vote for you anyway.
What time's she due? I gotta leave in about 10 minutes.
Well, see, Sheila is always late. I mean, sometimes she keeps me waiting an hour.
Well, she must be worth waiting for. You don't always have this kind of patience.
Well, I guess I'm used to it.
Is she from Riverside?
No, she moved here.
Very recently? If not, I may have shaken hands with her at the city council campaign. Dee, what's the matter?
This week,
I killed someone, Mom.
two parents face a difficult choice.
Can you actually see turning in your own son?
Then,
He tried to kill himself.
Rex wants his family back.
I will do whatever I can. I love you. Will you marry me?
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Being a mother can be very rewarding.
Motherhood changes everything.
I fully believe in mother's intuition.
I know when my baby just needs some mother love.
One step at a time. That's what parenthood is, and motherhood especially.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
At eHarmony, we think you're incredibly complex, and we find that fascinating. It's your most intriguing feature. That's why we spend so much time getting to know all the details that make you, you. Because we don't match you on the little things, we match you on the important things. It's why eHarmony gives you a better chance at finding that someone who is uniquely right for you. Let us help you find the love of your life. Start on eHarmony today with your free personality profile.
Fiber One Chewy Bar. How'd you do that?
Do what?
You made it taste like chocolate.
It has 35% of your daily value of fiber.
Tasty fiber, that's a good one. Okay, read her mind.
Fiber One Chewy Bars.
Every time I sneeze, I laugh, I jump. Water. And my sister said, have you ever heard of poise? I said, poise? What the heck is poise? She said, 1 in 3 women have this issue.
Every great woman deserves a great pad. Stay comfortably dry with Poise.
If you are a diabetic and currently trying to lose weight, please stay tuned to this important message. A market trial offer is starting now for a revolutionary breakthrough in weight loss called glucosilin, and you are eligible to try it free for 30 days. We are looking for callers to receive a free trial, so call immediately 1-800-620-3352. If the line is busy, please keep trying. Clinical studies of the key ingredient in glucosilin have shown this ingredient to be effective in accelerating weight loss. What's even more impressive is that it also supports healthy blood sugar metabolism at the same time. And now this new formula is being released to the general public, and you're eligible to try glucosilin right now for 30 days. Finally, clinically proven weight loss and healthy blood sugar metabolism in one pill. Call immediately to find out how to receive your free 30-day trial. 1-800-620-3352. 1-800-620-3352. If the line is busy, please keep trying.
Hello? Yeah, Bill. Great. Yeah, but you're too soon. Yeah, I know. I said 45 minutes, but I just came through the door, and Mare's not home yet. Look, could you give it a few more minutes and then call again? Thanks, man. Look, I really appreciate it, Bill, more than I can tell you. Hey, no, come on. It's not deceptive as all that. I mean, I want to cover the story. It's a plum assignment. You want me to cover it? Where's the harm? No, you're not hurting her. Look, in the long run, you're probably doing her a favor. Yeah. I mean, it's as much for her sake as it is for mine. Look, everything's going too fast. I gotta have a solid gold excuse to postpone that wedding. Hey, I think she's coming here. A couple of minutes, okay? Thank you.
Hi.
Mary Ryan, I love you.
I heard voices. Who were you talking to?
Phone. Oh. Hey, listen, I caught your follow-up on Gilchrist Manor. Very nice work, Ryan.
You honestly watched it?
Mm-hmm. With Sister Mary Joel, we're both very impressed.
Well, thank you.
You know, when you got a story like that, a good one, breaking it's one thing. I mean, it's easy almost. Kind of writes itself. But when you got to follow up and give it perspective and depth, that's something else entirely. You really came across. I was proud of you.
Well, I'm glad. From you, that's like a Pulitzer Prize. Huh.
Hey, what are we looking for?
Oh, I was just checking for any Martha McKees or Jane Does or whatever.
Oh, that's very funny,
Come
Ryan.
on, I did hear voices.
Voice. One voice you heard, mine.
Listen, I am not so sure what to expect inside that door.
Once you came here, you found an eager beaver news person looking for some guidance.
A knockout eager beaver.
All right, a knockout. How long are you gonna hold that against me, huh?
Oh, not much longer.
Oh, listen, if anybody should have sympathy for an up-and-coming news person like,
I like a whatchamacallit, right?
Yeah, whatchamacallit. Well, if anybody should have sympathy for it, should be you. You know how tough it is to break into this man's profession.
Does that mean you think I've broken in?
Yeah, I do. Oh, I followed instructions, and I brought your mother my list for the wedding invitations. And they were delivered this morning.
Did you bring me one?
I hand-delivered Sister Joe one myself.
Jack, and you didn't bring one home? Who's getting married? You and me. Come on.
Here, your mother did want you to have one.
Oh, you mean little... Oh, honey. Are you ready? Mr. and Mrs. John Michael Ryan request the honor of your presence at the wedding of their daughter, Mary May, to Mr. Jack Benelli.
Could you get that? Mary?
Honey, what?
The phone. I gotta get this
sure.
stuff over.
Okay. Hello? Who? Jack? Oh, Jack. Jack, yes, I'm sorry. I was looking at his name so hard I wasn't listening yet. See, it's just a minute. Honey, it's your editor. I'm sorry, I was reading.
What now? Oh, yeah, Bill. Mm-hmm. The Democratic National Convention. Are you kidding? Oh, come on. I'd give anything to cover it up. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, I think I can handle my regular column, too. I'll just work round the clock, that's all. Absolutely. Right. Hey, thank you. Ow! Mary, I'm going to cover the National Democratic Convention at the Garden. Hey, Mary, you know what that means? You know what that means? That's front page for a week or more. That's...
What about the wedding?
Dee, are you all right?
Hello, Frank. Delia?
Hi, Roger. Meeting someone?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am, but she doesn't seem to be around. Do you mind if I join you two for a minute? I'd like to hear how the campaign is going.
Sure, Roger. Sit down.
I hope my lady doesn't disappoint me. She stood me up before. So, behold a happy couple. The Ryans having dinner out together, huh?
No, we're not. Oh, you see, Frank just surprised me. I'm meeting a friend here, and Frank's never met her before, so he just dropped by to say hello.
I see.
If she ever shows up, she's late.
Who is it, Dee? Your friend, Sheila?
Oh, yeah, Sheila.
You know Sheila?
Well, yeah, I think so. I bumped into Dee and Sheila. Oh, where was it, Dee? Carter's shoe store, wasn't it?
Oh, that's right, at Carter's.
Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago. It's a very attractive girl. In fact, I'd like to have her phone number. She isn't married, is she, Dee?
No, she's not.
Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to get into that kind of trouble. It's very pretty. It seemed a little scatterbrained, but very sweet girl.
Seems like I'm the only one who doesn't know her. Dee, why don't you give her a call, huh?
No, that's okay.
Oh, listen, don't worry about me, Dee. I'd like to discuss something with Frank anyway.
No, she'll be along.
I can't wait that much longer.
I'd rather spend the time with you.
Hey, mind the fingers.
So, Frank, how's the primary looking for September?
Looks like it'll be pretty close between me and Joe Rivera.
Rivera?
Yeah, a good man. Real tough attorney, self-made. He's got about 10 years on me, and he's got a lot of support in the Spanish community. But with Charlie and these boys from the club behind me, I think we ought to be able to give him a real good run for his money.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Frank. Money. Look, what is this primary going to set you back? About 100,000?
About that. 110, maybe.
Okay. Well, listen, I would like to help.
Excuse me, Roger. Dee, you look like you're about to climb the wall.
Huh?
Why don't you put your mind at ease and give Sheila a call, huh?
No, I'm...
For me. Huh? I gotta go soon. I don't want you to be left alone here for dinner. If she comes in, fine. If not, well, at least you'll know.
Oh, well...
Well, listen, go on, Dee. Frank and I are just going to discuss some practical politics.
Yeah.
You got a dime there?
I think so.
Okay.
Frank, was that a message?
What?
That little interruption. Are you telling me you don't want a campaign contribution from me?
It does seem inappropriate, Roger.
Well, let's put it this way. My father would have given you about $1,000.
Well, that's the legal limit, and Doc was always very generous when it came to me in politics.
But you know, he left me $400,000, Frank. And I would like to contribute $1,000 of that money to your campaign. In his name. You see, that way you'd have the money. And I'd be free from any guilt from not having given it to you. How's that?
That's a lot of guilt, Roger.
But you'll take it. My money, his name.
In Doc's name, of course.
Well, that's good. That way I'll know I've contributed to Frank Ryan's future in politics.
Thank you very much. You can get in touch with Bob Reed whenever you're ready.
You know, Frank, it must be very comforting knowing that you've got your life mapped out in 4, 6, 8-year blocks of public service. I'm not that lucky.
Well, you must have goals as a doctor.
Oh, yes. I have goals. I'm not sure how medical they are. You see, I might be leaving Riverside Hospital at the end of this month.
So I understood. Any plans?
Yes, one. I'd like to find a congenial female companion. Not necessarily permanent. Just someone to share some time with this summer before I start thinking about a new position.
Anybody in mind?
Actually, that depends on how things go tonight.
Her brave sacrifice.
I gave up my sight to have a healthy baby.
His dark secret.
My daughter's dead. I'm lying to my wife.
This week.
I want to see again.
Dangerous news.
What if I could make that happen?
Watch All My Children. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
For Sunsweet, growing the perfect prune plum is an art form. And now, after nearly 100 years working hand in hand with nature, we present a true masterpiece. Denor prunes from Sunsweet.
Excellent.
Oh, they're delicious.
That is really good.
I'm definitely hooked.
Absolutely perfect.
And now, we invite you to try a plum masterpiece. Delightful, delicious, Denor prunes. Only from Sunsweet.
I may be mud, but I have standards. Mops? Please. Some of them have bacteria. And they try to pick me up. Ew. I'm really hard to get.
Swiffer attracts dirt. Used mops can grow bacteria. Swiffer WetJet's antibacterial solution eliminates 99.9% of bacteria that mops can spread around.
I like your pad.
Swiffer cleans better than a mop or your money back.
This is Erica, your average complicated 30-something in therapy with a not-so-average therapist, Dr. Tom. His specialty...
Time travel therapy?
She doesn't talk about her past, she relives it.
Wait, where am I going?
Literally. After 2 years, it's time for phase 2.
Let's do this!
Now she's running from the law.
Oh my God!
Rescuing her family.
Lay off my brother!
And dealing with her own mortality.
9 years from now, something awful is going to happen.
Am I dead? So now what?
Good question. Check out the all-new season of the SoapNet original drama, Being Erica. All new Wednesdays at 11, only on SoapNet.
Okay, so we got a conflict, the professional versus private life. So let's look at it and see if we can find some kind of compromise, okay?
Compromise? How do you compromise about a wedding? You either have it or you don't.
Not necessarily. It's not yes or no. It's a matter of when.
You want us to postpone it?
I don't want to do anything. Oh, now just hold on, hold on. Come on, sit down. All right, come on. Now, it just came up, right? Now, nobody could have figured this. So, it seems to me then the thing to be right now is flexible.
Jack, the invitations are printed. The church is reserved. My sisters are arranging work and vacation schedules so they can come in from out of town. I mean, a lot of people are planning their whole summer around it.
Okay, there's a lot of problems, I know. But let's see if we can solve them, all right? I mean, so far the worst thing is your sisters. The invitations to the church can be worked out.
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Sure it can. And if we call your sisters right away, well, maybe that can be worked out, too.
You really want to put it off, don't you?
What do you want to do? I mean, Mary, the Democratic National Convention.
It's a big thing for you, I know.
Big. Big. I never dreamed Bill'd ask me. Thought I'd have to watch it on television.
Well, we could postpone the honeymoon, I guess. But don't you think you could take a half day off to marry me?
Oh, come on, Mary. Don't put it that way. I don't want to squeeze it in. You know what it's like? How much social life have you had while you've been working on the Gilchrist Manor story?
Not much.
So you think if I cover the Democratic National Convention, it'll give me much time to get married? It'll conflict with everything. Now, I don't want to run off the convention floor, grab a cab, and meet you at the church. That's not the way it ought to be. If folks are going to throw us a big reception in Ryan's, I'll be there watching television, if I'm there at all. You might understand. Hate to be the one to have to explain that one to your father. Just seems to me that all things considered, the best thing to do would be to reschedule.
Like for when, honey?
Well, Bill wants me to cover the Democratic convention.
He'll probably want you to cover the Republicans, too, in Kansas City.
That's what I was thinking.
So that puts us in September.
Well, what's so terrible about September?
Oh, honey. All the local primaries, Frank and all the rest of them coming down the wire. And then, of course, we get the World Series.
Oh, not cool.
And by that time, we should be in the middle of the national election.
Mary.
And if we're really lucky, it'll be a landslide, one way or the other.
That
But
is
if
not the question.
The question is whether or not you want to get married.
Oh, right. Bring it back to that. Yeah. All the time, come back to that. You want to marry me? Marry me my way, or my father's way. Or...
Okay, Jack. What is your way? Let me know, because I'll do it. But every time it comes right down to getting married, you have a problem. So what do you suggest we do?
Let's just drop it. I'm sorry I was offered the convention. I'll call Bill in the morning and turn it down.
Oh, honey, that isn't the answer either. I don't want to throw a monkey wrench in your career. You know I don't care about all the frills, and I'll handle Mother and Da, but I just can't believe you couldn't take a couple hours off to come and exchange vows in a church while someone's caucusing. In fact, I kind of like that idea.
No, you don't.
Jack, please believe me. I want to make it easy. I want to make it happy. I want it to happen any way you want. But, honey, I want it to happen.
I know what I'll be like. I'll be up to here with votes and delegates and
Jack, I'll marry you on the floor of the convention in the middle of Madison Square Garden, if that's what you want.
Hey, forget I mentioned it, okay? It was a rotten idea.
No, honey, there's got to be...
No. No more.
Oh, I love you.
You deserve better.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. People are talking about General Hospital's Sean Butler. Patricia Rich posted on Facebook, he is a good-looking bad boy with a good side. I'm really digging this one. Elizabeth Cross agrees. Oh yes, he is a sexy man. Suki Williams-Ellis adds, I trust my eyes when I look at him, and they like what they see. Judy McCoy says, good choice, GH. And Kathleen Hahn sums it up, so damn hot. People are talking about General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
And I see you singing something new when the day is done. Because I know you, your name is someone.
The cheese I make is the best part of Stouffer's lasagna.
The tomatoes I grow are the best part.
Distinctive, beautiful, rich cheese.
Delicious tomatoes.
Can't have lasagna without cheese.
That's a perfect looking tomato.
My cheese.
Tomatoes.
Cheese. Tomato cheese.
These whole grains of mine put a whole new spin on lasagna.
Introducing new Stouffer's Farmer's Harvest Meals, made with select farm-picked ingredients. The same great taste your family loves, now with the goodness of whole grains and no preservatives. Find more ways to get your family to the table at letsfixdinner.com.
If you have symptoms of a yeast infection, know this. The STD trick has similar symptoms. So before you try Monistat, use the Vagisil screening kit. It can tell you if you have a yeast infection or need to see a doctor. Don't guess. Test.
Her brave sacrifice.
I gave up my sight to have a healthy baby.
His dark secret.
My daughter's dead. I'm lying to my wife.
This week.
I want to see again.
Dangerous news.
What if I could make that happen?
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
15 Seconds with Michael Easton.
What do I like to do on my downtime for fun? I have this old Norton 850 Commando motorcycle that I spend most of my time working on and occasionally getting to ride.
Catch Michael Easton on One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Bury Sonny Corinthos.
The son of a mob boss framed by his enemy.
I'm here to arrest you for the murder of Brandon Long.
Can Sonny save one son by forcing the hand of the other?
There are lines I will not cross.
Use your badge this time to protect your brother.
Watch General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Did you get her?
Oh, yeah, you know Sheila. I mean, she's having another fight with her boyfriend. I guess she should be here in about half an hour or so.
Oh, Sheila's having a fight with her boyfriend. Oh, that might be good news for me.
Well, that's too bad. I'd like to meet her, but I gotta go.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. There'll be other times, long as she's gonna be here for you.
Well, listen, how about I have a drink with you, Dee, if you don't mind? We're both in the same boat.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So long, sweetheart. See you later.
Bye-bye.
And give Sheila my best and tell her I'll meet her one of these days.
Good luck, honey.
So Frank wants to meet Sheila.
You think you're being so funny.
I'm sorry, Dee. I can't help it. But I thought I handled things very well.
The only reason that you got away with that is because Frank trusts me. I lie and he believes me. Now you understand that, don't you?
Dee, one of these days you're gonna have to produce Sheila. And then you'll have a choice. Now, either you kill her off in a terrible accident. Oh, no, that would be a costly funeral. Look, I could borrow a cape and a wig from
Shut up, just shut up, please.
Dee, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Okay, let's just have dinner.
Look, I wanted this to be a nice evening. And it would have been if Frank hadn't shown up. Now, you know that's true, Dee. I wasn't the one that started the evening out on the wrong foot. It was Frank.
I said, okay. We'll just have dinner.
Don't you want to drink?
No, I don't want to drink. Look, this is a public place, and I'm very scared that someone's going to see us together.
But who cares?
I care. You're sitting there, and you're trying to wreck my marriage and my whole career. Now, didn't we have an agreement? Didn't you promise me that you wouldn't take any chances?
I was a little drunk when we made that bargain.
You broke it.
Now, just a second, Dee. If Frank hadn't come in here...
I wasn't expecting him to come here. Roger, you didn't have to take chances.
I didn't breathe a word, Dee. Furthermore, I gave him $1,000 contribution toward his campaign.
You were sneering at him.
All right, I'm sorry. Now, look, let's just have a good time.
I don't want to have a good time. Let me just get this straight with you. If you wreck my marriage, I will never forgive you, and I will never see you again.
Oh, you don't mean that, Dee.
The only reason I'm here is to save my marriage, and that's it.
No, that's not true. Delia, you're here because I can give you things that no one else can. Not Frank, not the Ryans, no one. And you're seeing me because you love those things. Now, you know that's true, Delia.
After what you did to Frank and me, what I'm feeling now is very far from love.
So now it's Frank and me?
Yeah. Yeah, it's always going to be Frank and me.
Not if Frank finds out it won't.